A new report from Achievers found that half of the employees working in the companies are trying or planning to leave their job by the end of this year. And if you work in HR, you would know this is just not a stat. This is something that can keep you up at night. So in this video, we're going to talk about 7 strategies that you can apply to keep your team intact. Because these days, the companies are just focused on hiring and they don't care about the people they have already hired. In this video, we will talk about the modern trends that are driving turnover. Secondly, we will understand what retention really means. Third, we will discuss why employers keep overlooking it. And then we will come to the 7 strategies that we can use that will help us keep our team. Let's just start and get into this video. If you felt like the job market is chaotic, no, you're not imagining it. It's actually chaotic. We have been living through a turnover wave that actually started in the pandemic years, when people actually stayed in jobs they didn't love, but stability mattered more than the enjoyment. But once, when the job market reopened, they started asking, is this job really worth it? Is this job really worth my time, the stress, and my life? When the answer came out to be no, they decided to leave. This has hit certain groups even harder, especially employees balancing caregiving, burnout, and exhaustion. So if you feel like people are secretly job hunting while staying where they are, you are actually right. Employee retention is basically your organization's ability to keep the employees over time. A simple way to estimate your employee retention is to take the number of employees you have currently and divide it by the number of employees you had in the starting of the year, and then simply multiply it by 100. You see, retention matters more because the hiring cost is expensive, and also it affects the productivity, team morale, culture, and a lot. And yet retention is treated like an afterthought. First is the outdated performance management. A lot of companies still do annual report, like they appear for just 1 month and then disappear the rest of the 11 months. So now we're going to talk about why retention gets overlooked. But employees want feedback while they are working, and not long after the problem has already passed. No feedback creates confusion. Confusion creates disagreement. Disagreement creates job search. Next is managers miss the disengagement signals. Managers don't have regular contact. They don't understand the warning signals. Less initiative, quiet withdrawal, and more sick days. Just doing the minimum. By the time the resignation hits, it seems sudden, but actually it has been building up from past few months. Next up is weak onboarding. Some companies feel so relieved when a person accepts their offer letter. They throw them into work, like here's the slack and good luck. Bad onboarding creates anxiety and a feeling that company doesn't care. And that's exactly how you lose people in the 90 days. So, what's the solution? Now we're going to discuss about the 7 strategies that you can actually apply and the HRs can implement and see their employees are actually staying intact. First up is replace the annual reviews into weekly consistent calls. Now comes the spotlight internal success. What does that mean? Promotions and growth paths should be shown. Share who got promoted, what skills helped them grow, also what others can learn from it. This boosts engagement, sets up your team, and shows them a message that there's a future in this. Build culture intentionally with a culture guide. Culture guide should be an upgraded employee who can actually provide clarity and not just rules. It should explain values and behaviors, how decisions get made, what good work look like, how communication works, what the company rewards and what it won't tolerate. Next up, we have increased organizational transparency. People don't leave when things are harder. They leave when they feel there is no transparency, no one actually tells you the truth, and also there's no clarity. More transparency could look like monthly update on goals, honest communication about changes, clear priorities and expectations. Here's why we are doing this explanation, and thus the trust is retention. Shockingly, a large amount of employees don't even know what they have access to. So don't just offer them benefits, market them internally. Do short reminders like, here's how to use your mental health benefit. Here's what your insurance actually covers. Here's the policy that helps you when life occurs. When employees feel supported as humans, they stay longer. Create benefits strategically. This isn't just about more, it's about better alignment. Depending on your workforce, this could mean better healthcare opportunities, personal leave improvements, childcare support, retirement match upgrades, flexible time off policies, learning plus upskill budgets. Retention improves when employees can see a stable life inside your company. So now we have come to the end of this video. So here's your takeaway. Retention isn't luck. It's a design. Start building the systems that actually keep people engaged, supported, and learning. If this video helped you, then hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and also tell me in the comments which retention strategy does your company will use next up. See you in our next video.